Good evening. As the weather improves, we've been getting very busy. Everyone is ready to go to work, starting out with cleaning some plow equipment. With the help from Barry and our men, we were able to clean up all the trees around the cemetery in Shelby Center. Hard day's work, but the end result was pleasing. Had some burials and have poured several headstone foundations. Started fixing roads by paving some centers with the assistance of Clarendon and Barry Towns for eventual sealing, hopefully some this week and the balance in mid-August. Cleaned up many sites where Shelby and National Grid cut down trees. Stumps will be ground when equipment and time allows. Repaired cemeteries for Memorial Day weekend. Installed some driveway pipes and cleaned several ditches. Have started roadside mowing last week. I would like to suggest to the town board that the highway department look into a purchase of a used tractor to put on a roadside mower we have out in the yard to facilitate getting mowing done quicker. Assisted Medina School in the town of Albion in searching for an underground leak with our equipment. Continuing our mowing of parks, fire halls, as we can all attest to, it sure has been growing fast. Last Friday, the 11th, we had another water main break on East Shelby Road. A 12-inch line ended up close to a 10-foot crack or split down the bottom end. Our men with personnel and vac truck from the village did an excellent job. It was a difficult repair, and I want to give them credit and say good job. As always, the constant stacking and shipping of e-waste. And last, it's with sadness that I accepted the resignation of, for personal reasons, my deputy councilman Steve Seitz. With that said, I appoint Bill Bacon as my new deputy highway superintendent beginning tomorrow, June 15th. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Dale. I have a letter here that I just got from Shelby Volunteer Fire Company, attention town supervisor and superintendent. The Shelby Volunteer Fire Company would like to thank the town of Shelby for the great job mowing our grounds. We appreciate the efforts and dedication made in maintaining our grounds. As always, a great job done by all. And signed by Tim Petrie, Fire Company president. Okay, the assessor could not be here, and Dorothy kept me on track by getting him an email that I didn't see, so thank you, Dorothy. Hi, Jeff. I've been asked to attend a workshop for the town of Ridgeway tonight, so I'll not be at the Shelby board meeting. Summary for tonight's meeting. Julie and I are cleaning up any loose ends from the 2022 assessment year and getting ready to begin the 2023 assessment year on 7/1 and the assessment update. We have not seen a drop in home sales yet or sales prices. We've actually seen an increase in prices. I would expect sales to slow a bit with the rise in interest rates. Time will tell. If anyone has questions regarding property tax relief check issued directly from New York State Taxation and Finance, please call 1-518-453-8146. That's Trish Wazewski, the assessor we share with Shelby, with the Ridgeway, I'm sorry. Okay, planning board report.
That's what we talked about, more training. Explain to everybody that, well, actually, I did get the paperwork finally from the Orleans County for the 4-hour training being held at the whole library the 29th from 5 to 9:30. I have 5 of my 6 members signed up for it. I did explain to them that some of them already got the 4 hours in plus. I said that can be carried over to the next year. So that's it. Training is, I'm trying to get that done for us.
Okay, thanks a lot. Okay, code enforcement.
Very short report tonight. I think last month I had issued about 5 building permits. We've been a little slow. The reason for that is because of the price of materials, but as beginning to pick up now. I was really busy in the office today working, especially this afternoon. I've been driving to town what I can with the price of gas, looking at high grass and violation letters. I've had some success. I had more going on. I'm sorry. I've been driving to town as much as I can with the price of gas, looking for property maintenance violations, namely high grass. I've sent out violation letters several in Shelby Center, and I've had success somewhat with getting lawns mowed, and I've got more going on. Any questions?
Okay, thanks, Dan. All right, resolution 7022, approved minutes of the May 10th, 2022 town board meeting. Need a first?
So moved.
Okay, Ryan, second?
Second.
Okay, Steve, second. Any discussion? Okay, and all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that one passed. Okay, resolution 7122, approve the May clerk report. John,
No, second.
Ed, second. Discussion? Okay, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, that one passed. Okay, resolution number 7222, approves the supervisor report.
So moved.
Steve,
Second.
Ryan? Okay, any discussion? All right, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay, that one passed. Okay, resolution 7322, approval to pay claims against the town.
I move.
Second.
Okay, Ed and Ryan, okay, discussion, anybody? All right. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, that one passed. Okay, resolution 7422 to adopt proposed local law 1/2022. Whereas the Shelby Town Board introduced proposed local law 1/2022 to increase the term of the town supervisor from 2 years to 4 years for supervisors elected after November 2022 by resolution 5322 on April 12, 2022. And whereas a public hearing on a local law 1/2022 was held on May 10th, 2022, during which the town board heard input from town residents. Now, therefore, the Shelby Town Board hereby adopts local law 1/2022 to increase the term of the town supervisor, subject to a mandatory referendum at the next general election pursuant to municipal home rule law, section 23(2)E. Okay, need a motion for that.
I've got a comment on that.
We need to have a motion first, please.
So moved.
Okay, Ryan, second, anybody?
Second.
Okay, Steve, second. Okay, open for discussion.
Okay, I'm going to just say my same statement I stated the last time this was brought up. This was set up by our founding fathers, 2-year term for the supervisor and a 4-year term for the councilman. And it's alternated, so every 2 years when the supervisor comes up for renewal of his office, do 2 councilmen. So if we need to change what's going on in our town government, we can do so. With a 4-year term, it's going to be pretty tough. If we just want to take a step back and look what's going on at the national level, how many people would wish this guy had 2-year term? That's all I got.
Okay, thanks, John.
I'd like to respond a little bit. Just saying that, just because we're voting on this, put this in for vote, it doesn't, it goes to the people to vote in November. It's not the town board that's actually voting. The people can make the resolution and pass this, or they won't be a resolution, but they'll be passing this when they vote in November in 2 years. It's not that we're doing it. It's up to the townspeople.
Okay, anybody else?
Yeah, I'd just like to add that I think it's going to take a little voting power of the public, a little bit, not a lot, but like you say, it's not going to be able, you're not going to be able to change your government if you don't like it. It's going to take 4 years. Thank you.
Okay, anybody else? Okay, just, my comment on that, I looked into this because I feel that it takes a good couple of years to learn this job and to learn how to do it right. And if you constantly change it over, I don't think that's good for the town. I've looked at other towns. Some towns have 2-year term and have had people that have served for, 18, 20 years locally. Some other ones have a 4-year term. So there's a good mix. And for me, the thing is that the public's going to decide this. Is going to be up for a vote. It's not going to affect me personally right now. It would not affect anybody until the next supervisor election, which would be in 2023. Okay, anybody else?
Just a quick reply on that. Could I ask how many towns you checked in the county of Orleans have a 4-year term?
I don't have that with me, John, because I didn't come from home. I think that 3 of them have a 4-year term, but don't quote me exactly now. I got the records at home. And I know that at least 3 other towns have supervisors that have served like over 10 or 12 years.
And they've done a good job with their 2-year, like you said, their 2-year term.
Yeah, that's true. And I feel that having the 4-year term gives you a little more time to learn the job, and that's why I put this forward. So, and the big thing is that the people are going to decide it when it comes, when it's voted on in November. It's not up to the board isn't deciding this. Okay, I guess since this is contentious, we're going to do a roll call vote. You can just start with Ed if you're aye or nay.
Nay.
Yes.
Nay.
Yes.
And I'm also a yes. So it passes 3-2. No, because it doesn't affect me directly right now. No. It was,
This will go to this. All this is doing is sending it to an election. So when you go to the election in November, this will be on the ballot. It'll be a yes or a no. Supervisor 4 years, yes. Supervisor 4 years, no. It doesn't affect Jeff. It doesn't affect any of us. It only affects the people that are going to run for supervisor in 2023. Yes.
What was the question? Well, it's not in the Constitution. It's part of town law. It will ask the voters to whether they approve the change in the term for the town supervisor, 2 to 4 years. And it doesn't affect the current term of the town. What in saying that it doesn't affect Jeff, it's that it doesn't affect the current term of the current supervisor. It would affect the next person who is elected to supervisor in 2023. That's why there isn't a conflict of interest. Right?
okay. Resolution 7522 to approve the agreement with the New York State Office of Temporary and Disability Assistance to participate in the low-income household water assistance program. Need a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Steve, second. Discussion? Okay, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that one passed. Okay, resolution 7622 to allocate 2,500 from the contingent account to demolition of unsafe building account regarding property at 5063 South Gravel Road. See resolution 3322. Need a motion?
So moved.
Brian?
No second.
Hey, Ed, second. Discussion? Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, that one passed. All right. Legislator Ike, would you like to speak to us? Approach the microphone.
just a couple of comments. We've had a project we've been working on as far as legislators for 10 years, and it's finally got started. And that is countywide broadband. I went down through Lindenville just the other night, and the equipment is all up on a tower down there. So that one is complete. And there's, I believe, 7 or 8 towers in the county that will be totally completed for countywide broadband. So it's coming. Just be patient. And another thing too, I was up to the cemetery this afternoon, and the guys that you hired to do the mowing up there are doing one heck of a job. It looks very nice. Matter of fact, I was over to Alabama, and comparing the two, Shelby looked better.
Thanks, Bill. Appreciate it. Okay, board comments.
Just a quick question for the highway superintendent. I had a couple people come up to me and ask, what the heck is the strip of asphalt doing down the center of the road?
A couple of reasons. We've discovered over the years that the center falls apart. There's no material there. You'll see a series of potholes at the seam. So we've placed extra material there to stop that. Second, when we come through there with the grader paver, you can touch that level strip that's constant all the way down through there to readjust our 2% on the edge. If he has a lot of warpage in the road, the blade doesn't stay constant. This gives us a very constant tip to work our 2%.
More or less just for technically applying the asphalt then. Okay, I'll pass it on. Thank you.
Okay, any other board comments?
I forgot to put it in my report that a lot of people have been talking about 63 being redone from the power line to Medina. Why didn't they go all the way to the swamp? That's the beginning of federal land. According to the state, the federal people have been wanting to put some new culverts in the road for the last 3 years. They haven't done it. The state was not going to pave that or work on it until they had that done. The holdup on all that is the federal people are not getting their people out here and getting the work done, because I've wondered the same thing why they didn't go all the way.
Thanks, Dale. Just a quick update I had. We've had an ongoing project that, the board has worked on and engineers have worked on with the Village of Medina, attempting to get a pedestrian bridge over Oak Orchard Creek to address the safety hazard of, people, especially people that are handicapped or disabled, trying to cross the bridge there. That's pretty narrow, right by the Mexican restaurant. We put in to get further funding using our initial grant as like a feeder, like a primer, I guess I would say, that would allow us to get another grant that would let us do sidewalks basically down, I think, across from the community college, and also make sure we had sidewalks all the way up to the corner. And all that is pending, and the wheels of government grind very, very, very slowly. So just, we're working on that, but nothing's happening at the moment. Okay, public comment. And one more thing I had, I'm sorry, I forgot. I want to thank Dottie and Dar and Miranda for all the work they did at getting our technology to work, because it's been a real struggle trying to put this on, everything on the air and have it where it's working for everybody. I think we may finally have a solution. So I want to thank them for all their work on that. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second. Okay, Steve. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. No opposed? Okay, meeting's closed. Thank you, folks.